Welcome back to Ride 360, my friends. Today we're diving into something seriously exciting, something that every speed lover, design fan, and superbike enthusiast dreams about seeing at least once in their life, and that's the 2026 customized Hayabusa built to perfection, inspired by the legendary engineering heritage of Suzuki Motor Corporation, but taken to a whole new level with personalization, performance tuning, and jaw-dropping style that makes it feel less like a motorcycle and more like a moving piece of art. And trust me when I say this machine is not just about speed, it's about attitude, presence, and personality the moment it rolls onto the street. Now imagine standing beside it for the first time, the sunlight reflecting off its custom paintwork that shifts shades depending on the angle, sometimes deep metallic crimson, sometimes midnight black, and sometimes a fiery orange glow that looks like it's alive, and right away you realize this is not a stock bike. This is someone's vision brought to life, a rider who didn't want ordinary and instead demanded something bold, aggressive, and completely unique, and that's exactly what this customized 2026 beast delivers. As you walk around it slowly, the first thing you notice is the aerodynamic body kit, sculpted sharper than ever, with redesigned fairings that channel air like a jet fighter, giving it a futuristic silhouette while still respecting that iconic Hayabusa DNA that fans recognize instantly, and the carbon fiber accents spread across the front cowl, side panels, and tail section don't just look premium, they reduce weight, improve balance, and add a race-ready feel that makes the bike look fast even when it's parked. And then there's the lighting setup. Oh wow, the lighting setup is absolutely wild, with custom LED strips integrated seamlessly into the body lines, giving the bike a glowing outline at night, while the front features laser-style projector headlights that look like they belong on a concept vehicle from the future. And when those lights switch on, it's like the bike wakes up and announces its presence to the world without needing to rev the engine. Speaking of the engine, under that sculpted fairing sits a heavily tuned power plant that takes the already legendary performance to another dimension, upgraded internals, performance EQ remapping, a high-flow air intake system, and a titanium exhaust that produces a deep, thunderous growl that sends chills down your spine every time the throttle twists. And what's beautiful is that despite all that added power, the tuning has been done with precision so acceleration feels smooth, controlled, and incredibly responsive rather than wild or unpredictable. The sound alone deserves its own spotlight because this customized setup doesn't just make noise, it creates music, a symphony of mechanical harmony that starts with a low rumble at idle, builds into a muscular roar in mid-range, and then transforms into a screaming rocket-like note at high RPM. And if you're a true bike lover, you know that sound is half the experience. It's the heartbeat of the machine, and this one beats loud and proud. Moving toward the cockpit, the customization continues with a fully digital smart dash that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie, displaying speed, RPM, lean angle, lap timing, navigation, and even ride analytics, all in a crisp high-resolution display that automatically adjusts brightness depending on lighting conditions, and the interface is designed so cleanly that it feels more like using a premium smartphone than reading a traditional instrument cluster. The handlebars have been swapped for adjustable performance clip-ons wrapped in textured grips that give you maximum control, while the brake and clutch levers are CNC machined aluminum with fine adjustment dials so riders can fine-tune their reach perfectly, and the seat is a work of craftsmanship, custom-stitched leather with contrast detailing that matches the paint theme, providing both comfort and style whether you're cruising through city streets or flying down open highways. And let's not forget the wheels because they might be one of the most eye-catching upgrades of all. Lightweight forged alloy rims finished in a glossy dark chrome tone that reflects the surroundings like a mirror, paired with high-performance sport tires designed for ultimate grip, meaning this machine isn't just built to look good, it's built to perform at the highest level possible. When this customized 2026 model starts moving, it's like watching a predator in motion, smooth, precise, confident, every movement controlled, every turn sharp, and the upgraded suspension system plays a huge role here, featuring fully adjustable front forks and a tuned rear monoshock that absorbs bumps effortlessly while still keeping the ride firm enough for aggressive cornering, giving riders the confidence to push limits safely. Another thing that stands out instantly is the braking system, upgraded with performance discs and high-response calipers that deliver sharp stopping power with minimal effort, so even at high speeds you feel completely in command, and that balance between speed and control is what truly defines a well-built superbike. Customization isn't just about parts though, it's about personality, and this bike shows that in every detail, from the engraved fuel cap to the laser-etched logos on the exhaust, from the color-matched chain guard to the tinted windscreen that gives it a stealth fighter vibe, every inch has been carefully thought out to create a machine that feels one of a kind. Picture riding this through the city at night, streetlights reflecting off its curves, people turning their heads, phones coming out to record videos, and that's the magic of a build like this. It doesn't just transport you physically, it transports attention toward you, it makes you the center of the scene without you saying a word. And despite all its aggressive styling and performance upgrades, the ride quality remains surprisingly friendly, which is what makes it so special, because you don't need to be a professional racer to enjoy it. The throttle response is smooth enough for casual cruising, the ergonomics are comfortable for longer rides, and the technology assists help keep things safe and manageable even when you decide to unleash its full potential. One of the most satisfying parts of owning a customized machine like this is knowing no one else has the exact same bike. It reflects your taste, your style, your vision of what the perfect ride should be, and in a world where many vehicles look alike, standing out like this feels incredibly rewarding. Even when parked, this bike tells a story of engineering passion, creative expression, and the endless possibilities of customization, and that's why builds like this capture so much attention online and in real life, because they remind us that motorcycles aren't just machines, they're emotions on wheels. You can almost imagine the builder planning every detail, choosing each component carefully, testing combinations, adjusting angles, selecting finishes, until everything aligned perfectly, and that dedication shows because nothing feels random or out of place. Everything works together visually and mechanically like a perfectly rehearsed performance. The 2026 customized version also embraces modern tech touches like smart connectivity, allowing the rider to sync their phone, track ride stats, receive maintenance alerts, and even adjust riding modes through a mobile app, blending traditional mechanical power with digital intelligence in a way that feels seamless rather than forced. And when it comes to road presence, this machine dominates effortlessly, not by being loud or flashy in a cheap way, but by radiating confidence, the kind of confidence that comes from precision engineering and thoughtful design, the kind that makes people step aside instinctively when they see it approaching. What really makes this bike unforgettable though is the feeling it gives the rider, that rush of adrenaline when you twist the throttle, that sense of connection when you lean into a curve, that satisfaction when you hear the exhaust echo off nearby walls. Those are the moments that turn a ride into an experience, and this customized masterpiece delivers those moments every single time. By the time you step off after a ride, you're not just impressed, you're smiling, because machines like this remind us why we fell in love with motorcycles in the first place, for freedom, excitement, and the pure joy of motion, and that's exactly what this 2026 customized legend represents. So if you ever get the chance to see a build like this up close, don't rush past it, take a moment, walk around it, admire the craftsmanship, listen to its engine, because bikes like this aren't just transportation, they're rolling passion projects, and this one right here is proof that when creativity meets engineering brilliance, the result can be absolutely breathtaking.